Thank you. I'd like to say thank you to Greg and Vivey and Dr. Rowell for giving me this opportunity. It was a great weekend. So I will begin with a few poems, and I'll start with one. This one is about my father, and I'll just go ahead and read it. It's called Nearly Losing Him, from my father, Steve. If a man collapses while sitting on the toilet, it is humiliating. God, I do not want to die like this. Newspaper at his ankles, fruit balloons hanging at his knees, his calloused feet without socks. If a man shudders with the gaps while sitting in darkness, if he forgets to write down every nerve, if a man struggles in his confined bed, do you blame him when he wants to make lemonade? It is the only thing next to a turkey sandwich he can prepare sitting down. If he sends his son out to buy lemons, his boy often felt them up like a lover's peaks, inhaling the scent between his nose and mouth, circling the pores with his thumb. If the same man chops the lemons into halves, they glow like cat eyes against granite black. If the man rolls back into his first fecund dream, he'd wake up wet, dews clinging to him. If the same man learns the meaning, it will answer when he fails. If there's light in every closet, there he will see his hanging morose and magic arranged from bright to dark, vivacious denim, pinstriped and plaid. This next piece is called Portrait. It is inspired by an exercise by Vivey Francis. And the inspiration for this was my dear Callaloo friend, Michelle Pinkert. Portrait. Portrait. Daughter, her heels sprout with vines of curls. Daughter, honey strands of honeysuckle lace between. Daughter, coffee bean smiles conceal. Daughter, sun rises on her face. Daughter, she has sunset eyes too. Daughter, with coffee bean shine. Daughter, oh sunset eyes. Daughter, Honolulu, black sand for hair. Daughter, that shines, that shines. Daughter, angel wing shadows for lashes. Daughter, Corey ruby pears to kiss. Daughter, with chocolate speckles on top. Daughter, with pensive browns. Daughter, the horizon is her smile. Daughter, mountains deep and lovely dark. This next piece is called Dreaming in Percocet. The touch is alacritous honey. Telepathic tender is carried in hands. They weave aquamarine spun cotton. They remove the weather lily pad. Underneath the blue, drowning eyes shiver, but the body is thawed. Look down. She is a never nymph. Sing slivers. Look up. There is an owl hooting purple feathers. Cut up on the wood floor are strips of last year's date book, a box of glazed wets, piling sweat, 2 tree trunks trimmer, a chiming dulcimer in bluegrass, a thirst that barely blows. Copper cymbals ting, Pachi armies in their white ameliorate the excavation, stacked side by side, lined in codes. Fat soldiers don't go down without a fight. They make one die down for cold teacups that were mostly perpetual steam and fire. A woman yelled joy, body ripped red, clean stripped, sewn senseless. This next piece is called There Was No Train Stop. It's inspired by Dr. Charlotte Hawkins Brown, born in 1883 and died in 1971. She was an educator and created the Palmer Memorial Institute School. She was educated here in Boston, but born in North Carolina. There was no train stop, and so the woman jumped. Her baggage teetered off. There was no warning. In time, her faith grew. Her baggage teetered off. Faith as small as a ball of lint, In time, her faith grew, poured into gift until spent, faith as small as ball of lint. Your craft was your people, poured into gift until spent. A man couldn't fathom that. Your craft was your people. You worshiped libraries. A man could not fathom that. A woman was building this town. You worshiped libraries. Yellow island bird songs. A woman was building this town as a mecca of prominence. Community praise songs carried word that Sedalia was a mecca of prominence, and so the woman jumped. Thank you.